Hi students, in the last class we discussed the problem on the journal entries. Okay, I hope all of you understand that problem. So now just see the problem number 2. Journalize the following transaction in the book of Mr. Ganesh 2012. Okay, so whatever the financial year is 2012, so the information is given, the transaction is given, just we have to pass the journal entries, and you know how to pass the journal entries. It means what? How to apply the rules. Okay, personal rule, real rule, as well as the nominal rules. Okay, so according to that rules you have to pass the journal entries. Okay, so now see this. Mr. Ganesh commenced the business with cash rupees 60,000. Okay, so Mr. Ganesh commenced means what? So commenced means what? The business start with cash rupees 60,000. Okay, so business Ganesh is investing money in the business. Investing means what's the capital. Okay, so first step is what? To ascertain the two accounts. Okay, first of all you have to ascertain the two accounts, then you have to ascertain the which type of accounts, and then you have to follow the rules. Okay, so in this transaction there are two accounts are affecting, capital account and the cash account. Okay, so what will be the transaction entry? Cash account debit to capital account credit. Okay, cash account debit to capital account credit, because cash it is in the real. And what's the real? So always just keep in mind, just what things we have to keep in mind. So while passing the journal entries, just we have to assume you are the business point of view we have to think. Okay, so Ganesh investing in a business and we are the business. It means what? Cash comes in a business. Okay, and the cash it is what's the real account. And what's the real tool? Debit what comes in, credit what goes out. Okay, debit what comes in. So cash it comes in a business, right? It is a debit. Okay, so capital it is the personal, and what's the personal? Debit is the receiver, credit is the giver, and Ganesh is the giver, right? So this capital is a giver to the business, that's why it's the credit. Okay, so what will be the narration? Being started business with cash. Okay, so like this we have to solve. Next transaction is what's on 3rd January. Paid into bank rupees 20,000. Paid into bank means what paid? Cash paid. Okay, what paid? Cash paid. Where it is paid? Into bank paid. And who paid? Business paid, right? Who paid? Business paid to the bank. Okay, so in these transactions there are two accounts are affecting, which are those? Cash account and the bank account. Okay, and so here bank account debit to cash account credit. Okay, so why it's bank account debit? Because bank it is in the personal, right? And what's the, it is an artificial person, so it will come under the personal account, right? So personal, what's the personal rules? Debit is the receiver, credit is the giver. Okay, debit is the receiver. So bank paid into bank. Okay, so who is going to pay? Business is going to pay to the bank. So bank is the receiver, so that's why it's a debit. Okay, so cash, who is going to pay the cash? Business is paying cash into the bank, so cash goes out from the business. And what's the real rule? Debit what comes in, credit what goes out. So credit so cash is goes out from the business, so it is the credit rupees 20,000. What's the narration? Being cash paid to bank. Okay, so next transaction is what's on 5th January. Purchase the goods for cash. Okay, rupees 20,000. Okay, so this is the purchase transactions, and question arises to the credit transaction, cash transaction. It is the cash transactions. Okay, so purchase and the cash, these are the two accounts are affecting, and the purchase account debit to cash account credit. Okay, so transaction will be the purchase account debit to cash account credit. Okay, so purchase it is in the nominal account, and nominal, what's the rules? Debit all expenses and losses. Okay, debit all expenses, so we are going to purchase by the cash, so it is the expenses, that's why it's the debit. Okay, so cash is the real account, real what's the real rules? Debit what comes in, credit what goes out. Okay, so while purchasing the materials, so cash goes out from the business, that's why it's the credit. Okay, so being goods purchased for cash. Okay, so next transaction sold on 6th January. Sold goods for cash rupees 25,000. Sold goods means what? It is the sales and cash. Okay, so these two accounts are affecting. Okay, sales account and the cash account. Okay, so cash account debit to sales account credit. Okay, on the 6th January, cash account debit to sales account credit. Okay, so like this you have to pass the journal entry, being sales goods for cash. Okay, so next transaction is what's on 8th January. Purchase the goods from Darshan on credit for rupees 10,000. Okay, So this is the purchase transaction and this is the credit transaction. Okay, so in these transactions there are two accounts are affecting, which are those purchase transactions and the darshan account. Okay, purchase account and the darshan account. Okay, what will be the entry? Purchase account debit to darshan account credit. Okay, purchase it is in the expenses, that's why it is a debit, and darshan is the giver because it is the nominal rule, that's why it is the credit rupees 10,000. Okay, being purchased the goods from darshan. Okay, so next one is what's the next transaction? On 9th January, sold goods to Sudeep on credit for rupees 20,000. Sold goods means what's the sales? There will be the sales account to the Sudeep, means the Sudeep account, because it is the credit, it's not the cash. Okay, so sales account and the Sudeep account. Okay, what will be the transaction? Sudeep account debit to sales account credit. Okay, Sudeep account debit to sales account credit. Okay, Sudeep, it is the personal, and what's the personal rule? Debit is the receiver, because business is going to sell to the Sudeep, and Sudeep is the receiver, that's why it is the debit, and sales, it is the income for the business, so it will come to the nominal account. And what's the nominal rules? Debit all expenses and losses, credit all income and gains. After selling, it is the income for the business, so it will be the credit rupees 20,000 being goods sold to Sudeep. Okay, so this is the narration. Next, on 15th January, return goods to Darshan rupees 1,000 for damage. So it means what's return goods to Darshan. Okay, so now see, on this 8th January, what's the transaction? Purchase the goods from Darshan, and in 15th January, what? Return goods to Darshan. Whatever purchased the goods, whatever the purchased the goods from Darshan, so some goods are damaged, that's why they return. Okay, on 15th, so purchase return to Darshan. Okay, so it means what? After purchasing, Darshan is going to receiver. Okay, so in these transactions there are two transactions are affecting, which are those purchase return and the Darshan account. Okay, purchase account for goods, purchase return account and the Darshan account. Okay, after returning, Darshan is going to receive. Okay, and per return is going to give. Okay, so now see, Darshan account debit to purchase return account credit. Okay, so see here, Darshan account debit to purchase the return account credit. Okay, so Darshan account, it is the receiver. Okay, it is the receiver, that's why it is the debit. Okay, so because it is the personal, it is what's the person. Okay, so next, on the next day, what's the next day transactions? On received goods returned by Sudeep. Okay, received goods returned by Sudeep. Okay, so now see here, so on which date we sold goods to Sudeep? Just see here, sold on 9th January, sold goods to Sudeep on credit rupees 20,000. Okay, so right, and what's the 18th transaction? Received goods returned by the Sudeep. It means what? Business sold goods to Sudeep. Okay, so after selling these goods to the Sudeep, some goods are damaged, that's why Sudeep return goods to business. Okay, return goods to business. Okay, and so this business is a receiver, right? Business is a receiver and Sudeep is a giver. Okay, so the what will be the transactions? Sales return account debit, just here sales return account debit to Sudeep account credit, because Sudeep is the person and it will come to the personal account. What's the personal rules? Debit is the receiver, credit is the giver, so Sudeep is the giver, that's why it is the credit, and sales return. Okay, so it is the loss, that's why it is the debit. Okay, so next is for next transaction on 20th, bought furniture for cash rupees 10,000. Okay, bought furniture, it means what? This is the purchase transaction for the cash. Okay, so what it is the purchase, but when particular asset name is there, then you have to take the asset, whatever it is the purchase, whatever it is the sale, then you have to take, if it is given particular name of the assets, then you have to take as a name. Okay, so furniture account and the cash account. Okay, so what will be the what will be the journal entries? Furniture account debit to cash account credit. Okay, so see here, furniture account debit to cash account credit. Okay, so it is the bought furniture for cash. Okay, bought furniture means what? It is a purchase transactions, but particular asset name is given, that's why you have to take the asset name. Okay, so the furniture account debit to cash account credit rupees 10,000. Is it clear? Okay, so being furniture purchased for cash. Okay, so next one is a what? On 21st January, paid to Darshan rupees 8,000. Okay, paid to Darshan rupees 8,000. Paid means what? Paid, cash paid. Okay, to the Darshan. In this transaction, there are two accounts affecting, cash account and the Darshan account. Okay, so who is going to pay? Business is going to pay to the Darshan. Okay, so the Darshan account debit, Darshan account debit, just here, Darshan account debit on 21st January, Darshan account debit to cash account credit rupees 8,000. Okay, so being cash paid to Darshan. Next transaction is what? On 27th January, received from Sudeep rupees 15,000. Okay, received from Sudeep. Okay, so what received? Cash received. Okay, so cash account and the Sudeep account, these two accounts are affecting. Okay, these two accounts are affecting. Okay, so cash account debit to Sudeep account credit. Okay, transactions on 27th January, cash account debit to Sudeep account credit. Okay, so next last transaction is what? Paid salaries. Paid means what's paid? Cash paid. Okay, and salaries, it is the accounts. Okay, these two accounts are affecting in these transactions, cash account and the salaries account. Okay, so salaries account debit to cash account credit. Okay, salary account debit to cash account credit, because salary is going to pay, so salary is then the expenses for the business, and it will come under the nominal rules. And what's the nominal rules? Debit is the debit all expenses and losses, credit all income and gains. Okay, so salary is expenses for the business, whatever they are going to pay to the employee or the employer, it is expenses, so that's why it is a debit rupees 5,000 to cash account credit rupees 5,000. Okay, it is finished. Now finished all the transactions we passed in the journal book. Okay, so now make it total of the debit column, make it total of the credit column. It will be the tally 1,96,000, 1,96,000. Okay, like this we have to solve the problem. If you have any doubts, you can contact me. Okay.